Today on this tech tip tutorial, I am going to show you how I make my slides. So right now, we are in quarantine. We are teaching virtually online, so everything is basically from Google or Google Classroom, and our content really comes from Google Slides, or that's where we post everything. So we rely heavily on Google Slides. I had some questions about how we hyperlink things and stuff like that, so I'm just going to show you today what I would do if I was creating a slideshow. So I'm in my Google Drive, and I'm going to go to New, Google Slides. And I like to title that so it doesn't get lost. There are lots of different themes that you can choose. If you don't know about this, you probably do, but Slides Carnival, I don't know if it's .com, yeah. This is slidescarnival.com. Lots of free different slide templates that you can use. So, for example, if I click on this one, if you scroll down, you can download it as a PowerPoint if you want, or you can use it as a slide theme. So that's what I'm going to do. If I click Use Template, now it opens this this whole slideshow. And so what I do is, let's say for my very first slide, I kind of like this background. I'm going to right click and copy this slide. And I'm going to right click and paste this slide. Now this is important. If I match styles in this presentation, it's not going to import my background. So I'm going to keep the original style. That means I'm keeping it from that Volumina or whatever it's titled. And there's my background. Now you can go through, if you would like, and delete stuff. Whoops. I'm going to select all these text boxes and delete them. And so again, an easy way to do that is just click and hold, drag all of these things. These are just shapes or a text box that they've put in there, and I'm going to delete them. Go back and delete my first slide. Okay, so here we go. I have the slide that I want to use. I'm going to insert a text box. There we go. I might continue by putting our "we will" and our "I will." If y'all didn't know, in Google you cannot import fonts, but you can download or bring into Google. You can bring in different fonts that they provide, and you can do that by going to More Fonts. And there are just tons for you to choose from, different categories and things like that. So it's better than just having to use what they provide, just the basics, but not as good as being able to use those ones that we've bought on Teachers Pay Teachers or stuff like that. Shout out to Amy Grosbeck. I wish we could use your fonts in Google, but anyway, that's a story for a different day. So here is my slide, Happy Monday, we will, I will. I'm going to add a new slide, and wow, look at that. So once I added this first slide from the theme, now there are all of the themes here for my next slide. So I'm going to do this one for my next slide. And I want students to watch a video on Generation Genius. If you don't have Generation Genius, that's fine. This is just a link that I want them to go to. So the first thing I'm going to write is, I'm going to type it first, then I'm going to link it. Click here for the, and I I'm going to highlight all of that. And then it's important that you have the link copied. So I'm going to go copy this link. This is the link that I want students to go to. You can highlight it all, and I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to press Command-C or Control-C if you're on a PC. Then I'm going to go back to my slide. In order to hyperlink this, you right-click. Whoa! Sorry, y'all. Highlight it again. You can click this link right here, but what I like to do is when I highlight it, I'll right-click on what I highlighted and click link and paste that there. So now if students were to click on this, it would automatically take them to where I want to go. You can hyperlink lots of different things. If you have a form you want them to take, lots of different stuff. The possibilities are endless. And just for my OCD, I like to make that centered. Another thing, some shapes. So I'm going to insert some arrows because my 10-year-olds sometimes are like, I don't know where to click on it. So here's my arrow. And again, to do that, I went to Insert, Shape, Arrows, and there are a ton to choose from. Now, this doesn't really stand out, so I want to change the color of it. You can change the color, the fill color, you can change the border color, and you can also change the border thickness to make it pop out. So first of all, I'm going to kind of arrow it up. Click here. Move the arrow up. Now to change the color, I'm going to click on fill color, and I zoomed way in so hopefully you can see that. That's the color of the arrow. This is the border color, and this is the border weight. So my fill color, if you notice it says theme, these are colors that are already in your theme if you want to keep your color palette the same. Let's go with this yellow, matches this yellow here. Then my border color, maybe I want to do purple, but that border is so thin, so I'm going to go to border weight. Yeah. And again, I'm going to do that all again. To change the color, I'm going to go to click my arrow or the shape that you want to change the color of. Go to fill color and change it. Then border color and change it. And then border weight. You can make the border weight super big. I usually like about 8. Now, another thing I like to do is insert a picture of where the students are going. I am on a Mac, so I don't have a snipping tool, but I'm just going to take a screenshot. If you are on a PC, you can use the snipping tool, and you'll just go to Windows and search snipping tool, and it should pop up. And that allows you to take a picture of your screen. So I'm going to go to the picture that I want, which is this variation of traits. And again, I said I'm on a Mac. I'm going to do Control-Shift-4. And I want this picture right here. I'm dragging everything I want. You're going to hear it go click. And now I have a picture of this saved to my computer. So I'm going to go back to my slideshow, and I want to put this picture here. It will give my students a better idea of where they are going and what is expected or what they will see when they go there. So to insert that picture, I'm going to go to Insert, Image, and this picture is on my computer. There it is. And I can use the squares to resize it. And now they know what it's going to look like when they click this link. Boom. You can also, take a screenshot of the whole screen if you wanted them to be able to see the whole thing. I just like to put a little picture of what they're going to see. I think that's pretty much it. I shared some themes, how to do a hyperlink, how to do a shape, how to insert a picture. If you have any comments or questions about this, or there's something else you want me to go over, please leave a comment or comment on my Instagram, and I will make another video.